Hello, Providence kids and families. Welcome back to our weekly kids gathering. My name is Andrea, and this week you should have received something in the mail. If you did, go get them right now. There should be a happy face, a sad face, a mad face, and a surprised face. If you don't have these, that's totally okay. Instead of holding up a picture of these faces during the big God story, you can just make that emotion with your own face when I prompt you.
Wow.
Okay, let's get started today by saying good morning to God. So put your hands up in the air, and on the count of 3, let's say, "What's up, God?" Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. What's up, God? Now let's give an air high five to each other through the screen. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Now give your mom or dad a high five. Ready, go! All right, let's stand up and sing Taste and See.
God made bananas and the trees that hold the oranges and apples we eat. God made the coconut and the berries, yummy grapes and watermelon treats. God made this world to see. He gives every good thing. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. God made the mountains and the breeze, the colors of the rainbow we see. God made the palm trees and flamingos, the giraffes and even hippos. God made this world to see. He gives every good thing. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. God made the jungle and the country, the bunnies and the puppies and bees. God made the waves roll in the ocean. He makes us giggle and the lion roar. God made this world to see. He has a plan for you and me. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, so good. Taste and see that the Lord is good, so good, He's so good.
Great singing, you guys. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to answer them by holding up one of your 4 faces. Or if you don't have these, just show me with your own face.
Wow.
Okay, which face shows how you feel on your birthday? Did you choose the happy face? That's what I picked too. Okay, here's your next question. How do you feel when someone hurts your feelings? I chose the sad face. What about when you're angry? I picked the mad face. Friends, today I'm going to need your help as we hear the next part of the big God story. The Israelites had been living in slavery for many, many years. God loved his people, and he heard their cries. God led them to freedom in the wilderness. What do you think happened once the people were free from Egypt? Did God leave them on their own to find a new home? No way! God was with his people. He didn't just leave them all alone. He knows just what his children need, and he takes care of them. He provided for them so that his children would learn to depend on him. God is provider. Now, how do you think the Israelites made their way through the desert? Do you think they had phones with maps?
Turn right after the Red Sea.
No, God led them himself because he knew exactly where they needed to go. Day and night, God used a big pillar to lead the way. During the day, it was a pillar of cloud. And at night, it became a pillar of fire. Let's all close our eyes and imagine this together. Imagine you're traveling with the Israelites through the desert during the day. The sun is high in the sky and the sand is hot beneath your feet. Do you feel hot or cold? Yikes, I feel hot. Okay, keep your eyes closed. Who is leading all the people? Did you say Moses? Yeah. Where do you think the pillar of cloud is during the day? Now, let's pretend that the sun has gone down and the pillar has changed from cloud to fire. Can you see where you're going? All right, you guys can open your eyes again. Friends, why did God send a pillar of cloud and fire to his people? He did this so they would know where to go and it would be totally safe. God is provider. Which face shows how you feel if you saw the big pillar of fire or cloud?
Wow.
Would you be surprised or amazed? I wonder, what can you eat in the wilderness? How do you think God was going to feed all these people? Let's look in the Bible to find out. Let's read Exodus 16:4a. Then the Lord said to Moses, I will rain down bread from heaven for you. Wow! God made bread rain down from heaven? Okay, so maybe it didn't look exactly like that, but how do you think the Israelites felt when they heard how God was going to take care of them? Pick one of your faces. I bet they were pretty happy. The people called this bread manna. Can you say that with me? Manna. God loves his children very much, so he fed the Israelites every single day. He provided for his people. Did you know that the Bible also says that manna was sweet? Show me your happy face. Manna was one way God took care of his people. He is a good father who is worthy of worship. Even though God was leading the Israelites, and even though they got to eat yummy manna, they were still grumpy. Show me your angry face. The people cried out to God once again, and each time the people cried out to God, he heard their cries and he answered them. God provided for his people. He saved them from slavery and he took care of them as he led them through the wilderness. He brought his people to the wilderness to teach them all about worshiping him, the one true God. He loved and cared for the Israelites. He spent time with them and he taught them how to follow him. He did this so that they would depend on him and serve him and others with their whole hearts. God isn't just a provider for the Israelites. He cares for all of your needs and he will take care of you. How does it make you feel to know that God loves you? How do you feel knowing he's always with you? Show me your happy face. As God's kids, you can take the love he has given you and share it with the rest of the world. Thank you so much for joining me for the Big God Story. Up next, there will be a few questions that you can discuss with your parents. Bye-bye.